Welcome to This Place. Each week, we ask Oregonians about the places they call home. This week, we hear from Leslie Palotas in Lincoln County.
The Central Oregon coast feels like the perfect combination of temperature, climate, and natural bounty that brings people together year-round. It's inherently motivating and inherently cup-filling to spend time on the ocean's edges because it gives folks a sense of awe, but also, I think, puts people, for lack of better words, on their place on the food chain. And as someone who had a previous career leading sea kayak expeditions and who currently finds my, mental, physical, social health outlet as a surfer, it's someplace that just gives you that humility and that realization that I, as an individual, am not ultimately in control of what's happening around me. And the ocean, I think, is one of the best educators because, you can do all the preparation and all the learning and all the prep that you possibly can to be ready. But ultimately, there's going to be curveballs thrown at you. Ultimately, there's going to be things that you did not foresee. And that lack of control over your surroundings in some ways is freeing because all you can do is react to the situation at hand and the resources you have immediately with you or the people that are around you, and just figuring out how to keep going with the curveballs life and the environment is throwing at you. I was born and raised in Walla Walla, Washington, which is right across the border from Oregon, and grew up coming out every now and then to the Oregon coast for our summer vacations. I was very fortunate to end up going to school and majoring in outdoor recreation and finding a passion for sea kayaking, especially the learning microcosm you can get from being on expedition where all you have is what you bring with you in small kayaks and on the ocean's edges, and getting that opportunity to work and live with people and meet your human needs and thinking about the group you're with and the group's needs more than your individual needs. That work luckily took me around not only the west coast of this country, but to other countries. And so I feel very grateful I was able to learn about the benefits and the challenges in so many coastal communities. And I feel like I did my Goldilocks search of the climates and the locations and the marine sciences and all these things that are all around the world. And of all places in the United States, Lincoln County had all the things that I wanted in one community when it got to the point in my life where I realized I loved leading expeditions, but I was ready to find a place to build my own community. In some ways, I think Lincoln County can be somewhat like the antithesis of a Vegas, where, folks go to Las Vegas sometimes and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's like, how can we flip that around so we have a more learning tourism lens? How can we go to places with our families, with our chosen families, and have experiences that not only give us a spectacular view of a place that is amazing, that will look great in pictures and it'll be great in short stories to tell our friends and family, but also that gives us a little something that we can take home with us that either improves us as an individual, maybe gives us a passion-driven life path that we didn't know existed before, or gives us some little thing that we might want to try in our community at home that just brings that vacation home.
That was Leslie Palotas in Lincoln County. This Place is produced by Oregon Humanities and edited by John Richardson. To hear more stories from This Place, visit OregonHumanities.org or follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.